You're listening to Ramlor Talks. This is the very first episode of Ramlor Talks with your hosts, Rani and Shea Santos. Episode 1, Random Q&A from Google.
This is top 2 for Philippines Top 50. This is a song called Stuck With You by Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber.
Okay, so what's up everyone? It's us again. It's been a while since we've uploaded a video, so today we're about to do something a little bit different from what we did before. Today we're gonna do a podcast.
Yeah.
So we thought about making a Q&A on video, but basically we're just at home the whole 2 months already of quarantine.
Yep, exactly.
We've been just at home, so the background will just be the same. So we thought, why not try something different? We don't have the equipment yet, but we want to try doing the podcast,
You're
right?
so poor right now.
Yeah. So we want to try doing a podcast, and the first topic that we thought of getting into is
Q&A.
basic Q&A.
Basically,
That's what
yeah.
we're gonna do. Correct. So what we did, we tried asking questions from you guys, but since we're just on the low subscribers count right now, so we use the help of Google to look for fun and insightful question and answers for basically anyone, and we'll try to answer them as much as possible. And today we are playing music from Spotify, and this is
Philippines Top 50.
Yeah, top 50 songs from the Philippines right now. We don't really know all the songs, but we hope you guys like the song. Or if you don't like us having background music while we're talking like this, you can just comment down below. And let's try and start with the question and answer, sis.
Sure, go on. You go first.
I think you should go first. Ladies first.
What are we doing? Like 20 questions? Are we trying to get to know each other?
No, we already know each other.
We're freaking siblings.
Yeah,
for
we
Christ's
want
sake.
the people to know more about ourselves, or maybe just just have some fun. So
Okay, fine.
whatever question pops out, as long as we can answer it. Let's try to keep this wholesome though, because this is gonna be our first Q&A. So we want to keep that. We want to keep it that way.
Okay, fine. Let's try the most common question, I think.
What did you find?
Who is the oldest among us?
Well, basically that will be you. Because guys, she's the older sibling.
The eldest,
Yeah,
actually.
she's the older sibling. Older, emphasize on the old.
How
She's
dare
older
you.
than me
How dare you?
by 12 months, I believe. Was it
Yeah,
12?
yeah.
or 13, I think. Because she was born in 1993 and I was born in
94.
94, so that's
Just
a year.
a year.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
different months. She's on July
13 months. 13 months, yeah.
and I was born on the August.
Yeah.
Okay, let me find another question right here. I'm just gonna scroll down through this website. We're actually going through the website called tagquestions.net. It's a Q&A. It's basically the website is about getting random questions, a list of questions actually, and there are tons of them in here. So we're just gonna go through, scroll through the website and find.
Actually, you can also
something,
use this one like when you're trying to get to know someone. 20 questions type of thing.
Yeah, it can be used for
for getting.
relationships.
Yeah,
Correct,
exactly,
correct.
exactly.
Like when you're first, on your first date, maybe not on the first date, but I think it depends on your type, on what you. I think it depends on what you want. You could do it on the first date or on the second.
Basically,
I
you
mean,
can
assuming
just-
you're gonna get to the second, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, you can use this in like getting to know each other.
Yeah, the getting to know each
emphasize
other
the air
phase,
quotes.
correct.
Getting to know each other.
Getting to know each other face, correct?
Yeah.
So I'm scrolling right now and I'm looking for the second question we have, which I'm gonna be asking my sister right here. I think the next question I want to ask you, let me just go randomly here, is question number 66. Weird question, but okay, it says here, I think this is super wholesome. We're going through wholesome questions right now. So this question is like super wholesome. The question goes, have you ever seen Finding Nemo? I don't know. That's like that's like a yes or no question.
What? Am I living under the rock?
Yeah,
Yes,
I know.
I did. Of
But which
course.
part? I think there's already 2 parts right
I
now.
watched all of them.
There are 2 parts?
I think.
I think the first one was Finding...
Oh.
the first one was Finding Nemo, and the second one was...
Finding Dory.
Finding Dory. Guys, alright. I think that question was a bit boring, so...
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me something good.
All right. Okay, this one. This is a most likely kind of question. So let's try this
Most
one.
likely where? What do you mean?
Like, okay, I'll go with this one. Most likely to get a stalker. Which one of us?
Most likely to get a stalker, I would say that would be you.
Why me?
Do you agree?
Why me though?
You're the lady. I don't think men would ever get stalkers.
Hey!
Unless you're like, that thirst trappy kind of guy where you have all those, you have the whole feature, the whole physique.
And the mean like perfect package, is that what you mean?
Yeah, if you want to call it that way. Unless you're that kind of guy, then you might get a lot of stalkers. But
you'll never know.
I would say most of the time, women would get more stalkers than men.
Okay, that's freaking scary, but...
So that was my basis why that would be you.
Ouch. All right, next question.
That's a compliment. I think that's a compliment.
Next question, please.
All right. Here's the next question. I think this is like... We're going to go a little bit fun in here. This is question number 120 I just found right here on the website. It says, if you had a big win in the lottery, how long would you wait to tell people? I think you gotta have to explain that as well.
Well, for me, I think I'm just gonna wait until the news goes out. I won't tell people. It's like, it's really scary to tell someone because they just like, they started to attach to you as a leech, especially, those people we don't actually know. I mean, like, we know them, but...
I know that when people win the lottery, it's supposed to be anonymous when you win. It just
exactly.
tells you which area the winning ticket come from. But I think the question meant if you're going to tell people, when they say people, in this case, that would be your family members.
My family?
Yeah.
Well, for my family, like, as soon as I got it.
Yeah.
Like, my family. But if you're talking about, like, extended family, it's like, I'm just going to wait for the people to know it.
Yeah.
It's really hard to tell them because they'll be like, oh, hey, like, you got this type of money, you got this big amount of money. Can I, like, get something? You know what I mean?
I get that.
Like, these people start to attach you like a leech once you have that kind of amount of money.
Unfortunately, I agree.
Yeah, it happens, like, not only in our family, It happens to everyone. Trust me. It's honestly, I'm really sorry, but it's a bit annoying, It's like they just come to you when they need you.
Exactly.
But if they don't need you, like, poof, gone like in thin air.
Got it. I agree with you. Next question.
All right, this actually goes to not only to us, but to all millennials. Or is it called millennials or the next generation?
I think until 1994, until my year, you would be considered a millennial. But there is a debate right now that I saw online saying that it's until 1997. Some are saying it's until 1999. And the most recent one that I read was saying that it's only until 1994 when you're considered a millennial. And whatever follows are already called Gen Zs.
Gen Z. All right. Okay. Let's just say it goes for millennials and Gen Z.
All right.
Especially now that children are like youngsters are all into internet and to everything.
Okay, what's the question?
It says here, how much time do you spend on YouTube every day?
This is really an interesting question. Well, in my case, I would say I probably would spend at least an hour on YouTube watching, not creating content, watching. But since we're only new on YouTube, the longest time we spent on YouTube for creating content was probably, well, not consistently, but on a daily basis would have been 2 hours or more. But just consuming content, I would say around an hour at least per day. But at least right now, because I wanted to start being more productive and doing other stuff other than just watching YouTube videos, I actually have a timer on my apps on the phone. So
seriously?
Depending on which app, mostly social media apps, there's a timer on my phone. Like, I think it's just 20 minutes. And there's an option actually on YouTube to keep you aware of what you're doing on the time you're spending on the phone. And it's a good thing about I don't know if it works on iOS, but I have Android. And on Android, on YouTube, I could set a timer telling me that every time I already reach 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You have that.
Yeah, I have that kind of app. Screen time, if I'm not mistaken.
But it's not an app. I think it's within the app or within the
phone. Within the phone.
So I set a timer, and then YouTube will just automatically pause and say, "Would you like to? You've spent like 20 minutes already on YouTube watching videos, and would you like to take a rest?" And I think that helps because sometimes time flies by so fast.
Exactly.
If I have some deliverables for the job, or for example, I'm working on, if I have like a to-do list for the day, like I want to do things, I want to I want to continue learning trading on the stock market,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
doing right now.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to check on my. I want to do charting. I want to do my sketch ups. So if I don't have that time, or I might not notice the time flying by.
Basically, social media actually eats a lot of your time. Honestly, I stay on YouTube for like more than an hour. Like,
I know.
especially if there are like if you guys can actually see my feed or content on YouTube, what I'm watching, it's like full of animes, full of K-dramas,
I know.
full of any drama,
I know.
Chinese, Japanese, K-drama.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be able, like, I'm gonna recommend this, but it's not sponsored, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna recommend this, but if you started searching any drama or any anime on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
obviously it's gonna like pop up on your screen, everything. It's like you'll actually be able to find a next TV show to watch or any drama to watch. That's why it eats up most of your time.
Because
yeah.
I just want to tell you that's how YouTube algorithm works. Whenever you like a video, or when you, even if you just started just playing the video and you're signed in
Yeah, exactly.
on YouTube, I think it also works even if you're not signed in.
Yeah.
As long as you're watching a video on YouTube, whatever subject it is, let's just say, for example, you're watching a car review video, like out of nowhere. This is your first time you open YouTube and you
Yeah.
watch the car review video.
Yeah.
Even if you don't like it, even if you didn't press like, even if you haven't subscribed to any car review channels,
Yeah.
you will automatically see it coming out on your feed.
Yeah, exactly.
YouTube suggesting you to watch other car review videos, because that's how YouTube algorithm works.
Yeah, which is kind of scary at most, to be honest. Like, I actually accidentally pressed some video on Facebook, and then suddenly my feed is full of that. I just don't
Yeah.
remember the content. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't like the content, to be honest, but suddenly accidentally pressing it because I was like trying to press the other video, it turned out to be like something boring, and then there, my feed is full of that
Keeps on
videos,
coming
and
up
it's like
with all those
annoying,
kind of
to be
videos, right?
honest.
Because that's how the social media platforms algorithms work when it comes to content and data. So this is the reality that we're living in. If you're much of a conspiracy theorist, you would think, you would overthink it, and you would say that, they're just listening to whatever you're doing. But other than that, I just think that this is just how it works. So let's just move on to the next
Yeah.
question.
Like, we're starting-
Let's not be such a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, we're
at
starting
this
to become
moment,
one. We're
right?
starting to become one.
I think this is more personal than fun.
Yeah.
This question is question number 337. It says, "Where were you born?"
Where was I born?
Yeah, let's just let the people know.
Okay, I was born in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh to be exact.
Yeah, we were both.
We're both born in Saudi Arabia, and we've been living here ever since.
Correct.
Like, well, what else can I say?
I think the follow-up question there would be, how long did you live in Saudi Arabia after you were born in Saudi Arabia?
Well, for me, I've been living here for like 27 years.
Straight.
Well, no.
Yeah.
I decided to go home for like probably 4-6 years, probably like that. 4 to 6 years, if I'm not mistaken, for college.
Yeah.
Then I went back.
Well, in my case, that was 6 years. Was
So
yours
probably
6 years?
6 or 5, I don't know. I'm not sure though.
You went home 2010.
Yeah, no, 29. 20. Wait. Yeah, I think I went to 2010.
Yeah, you were.
Or
in
2009,
Philippines 2010.
Yeah, 2010. So I stayed there until 2015.
So that would be
5 years, yeah, 5 years.
So I went to the Philippines 2011. I came back 2017.
Yeah.
So that's 6 years for me. And the same thing. You and I were both born here.
Yeah,
correct?
exactly.
And we grew up here basically from elementary until high school.
Exactly.
We graduated high school here. Technically, we never been to the Philippines. I think it was only twice. The first time was when we were still like, toddlers.
Babies.
Like we
Like
had no
babies.
idea what we were doing.
Yeah.
I think the second time when we were like around 10, 11 years old.
I think the first time we went home is like we were having a baptism and mom and dad's marriage.
Which I don't
Wedding.
recall. I don't recall. That
Well,
was when we were
I
toddlers.
don't recall, of course. I just saw the pictures.
Yeah, the pictures were.
The second time we went home, like, yes, we were like around 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
That was, I have no idea why. Oh, yeah, we went home for our youngest brother's birthday. to
That
spend
was his
birthday.
7th birthday, and
Yeah.
I think we were around 10 and you were 11.
Yeah, I
So
think.
that was the second time.
Yeah.
And the third time was
When we were
2010 for you for
Yeah,
college,
for college.
2011 for me
Yeah.
for college as well. And then
Exactly.
we came back 2015 for you, 2017 for me.
Exactly.
So right now I'm just, getting into the third year. I'm already almost 3 years here, I think.
Well,
I came here August, so August of 2017.
I came here like 2015, so I've been here for like 5 years.
5 years almost. So I think
Yeah.
it's about time I go back to the Philippines.
I don't know for this thing that's going on right now. I don't know. I don't know until when am I gonna wait until I go home? And like, I've been really wanting to go home to have a vacation, but I guess we have to wait.
You just gotta do it.
I guess we have to wait.
Yeah. Next question, sis.
Who most likely to become hungry 24/7?
I think that would be you.
What?
I've been fasting this past month right now. And
Hey, don't include the
To be
Ramadan.
to be honest, I've never felt hungry. I think just a couple of days, after half of the month, that's when I started feeling hungry. Maybe it was because I ate something during the early morning before the fasting, but I never felt hungry 24/7.
I can't believe it. This is so over 24/7 hungry. It's like you're going like back and forth to the kitchen.
So I think the answer is none of us.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I like I've been like
Look, I
going-
love food. You love food?
I love food,
Yeah,
man.
I love food too.
I love food.
But I think I can survive 24/7.
Yeah,
without
exactly,
being
but-
hungry 24/7.
Dude, I've been like with you guys this Ramadan, trying to like going the same pace that you
Yeah.
guys. I don't actually feel hungry in the entire like.
Yeah.
We eat in the early morning, yani for suhoor, and then which is the early breakfast, by the way. We eat for suhoor, then the rest of the day until the breaking of the fast. I actually don't feel hungry at all.
Me
So
too.
basically, we can survive. All right, next question. This is becoming too.
Okay, I think
Weird.
this is a good one.
Okay.
Number 10. It says here, are you close to anyone now that you initially disliked? Tough
Okay,
one.
this is a very tough question.
Well, it's a yes or no question, but you have to, explain yourself as well. Basically, it's just asking you, have you ever been
Yes.
close to anyone right now
Yes.
that you disliked before?
Yes, I would say yes.
Okay, was it a he or a she?
Should we answer that? Should I answer that?
Yeah, you should answer that. You're not gonna drop any names.
Okay, it's a she.
Okay, you like her, you're close with her now, but initially you disliked the person.
I was close to her. Let's take note the was, okay?
So you're no longer close to her. I think
No.
the question says someone you're close to now that you initially disliked.
Well, she's the only person that I was close to that I initially disliked her. Well, look, the thing is, I don't hate her per se. Like, I just decided to step away. You know what I
Well, the
mean?
question is dislike.
Well,
There's no
I think
point.
it would
Dislike.
it
could
would
be-
get to that.
Like dislike could mean a lot of things, but I don't think it's hatred at all. You can dislike a person simply because I don't vibe with him or her.
Well, I can say that it's that way. We've been close before. Let's take note about the past tense.
Okay.
I did like her. She's a sweet girl, to be
Right.
honest. She's a very sweet girl. She is a weirdo, to be honest.
Right.
A very weird girl. And she is sometimes an airhead. She suddenly like gets out of the blue and then suddenly like, wait, what? What was I talking about? Like, what kind of thing? Then suddenly the wind changes, you know what I mean? Suddenly I started disliking her because I cannot vibe with her. And yeah, I think we have like personality kind of what do you call this one? Disagreement, you know what I mean? Personality, we're not vibing. I think that's the answer to that question.
That's the reason why you dislike.
Yeah, I think we
Like
had
you
like
became close.
yeah, we became really close.
All right.
What about you though? You have to answer that question.
I don't think that works that way. I think you have to ask a different question.
No, come on.
You have to ask a different question.
Well, okay, I think I have to look for more questions.
You should have been prepared.
I was prepared, but these questions are so boring, man.
We're just using YouTube, so yeah. We're just using Google, I mean.
All right, fine. This question: who is most likely to get married first?
I would say that's you because you're
Why
so
me?
eager. Again, all the questions you're asking me points back to you. It's like you really wanted to. It's like you're asking me these questions so that people will know that, hey, it's me. Yeah. So it's definitely you. Because you're the most eager person in this family who wants to have a boyfriend or to get into a relationship right now, as of the moment. So I would say,
Yeah, people, I'm single.
yeah, I would say, yeah, she is. I would say you are most likely the first one to ever get married
Well, let's just wait for that to happen.
in this
then.
family.
Let's wait for that to happen.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Let's make it fast. The next question would be. There's a lot of questions here we haven't prepared, but I want to try to find something interesting though. You know what? I'm gonna go Google interesting questions to answer. Let's see what it gives us.
Well, fine. Okay, go on. I found another website. It's from tagquestions.net. It's the one you're using a while ago.
Yeah.
I was using the other website.
Okay, go ahead. Ask me the question.
Well, these are about, this kind of questions, to tell you guys honestly, this is the part we should have a drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we can't do that here.
Of course, I'm just kidding. Have you ever been in a relationship?
Well, of course I have.
How many?
But not really a serious one, I would say. I've never had a really serious relationship. That's why this is going to be a boring answer. So, yeah.
To your knowledge, have you ever been cheated on?
Why are you having two questions?
Because you're looking for a question.
I'm going to ask you a question now. It's my turn. You just finished asking a question.
Because you're still looking for a question.
You can't cheat the game. That's how it works.
I'm not cheating. Well, that's the answer to your question. You've been cheated on.
There's a lot. I really couldn't find a good one. Yeah, we're getting a long silence here because
Yeah, that's what I'm singing.
we're basically looking for something.
Well, looks like we're out of questions.
Okay, I think I found one. This is basically personal again. It's super wholesome. It's basically, what's your dream job?
What's my dream job?
Yeah.
Okay, my dream job was to become a doctor. A pediatrician, to be exact.
Yeah.
But that dream job was, well, it fell off the hill. It didn't happen. I wasn't able to achieve that.
No.
So,
Is there any way that you want to go, pursue that dream job? Because if it was your dream, was it your dream job, or is it still your dream job? I think that's much more specific.
was
So it's no longer a dream job.
It's no longer a dream
Do you
job.
still have a dream job right now?
Well, for now, given the fact that I'm working in this career, I think the dream job of me becoming a, vice consul probably.
So you're really looking into, diplomacy.
Diplomacy kind of thing.
In the consular.
Yeah, consular section,
affairs, yeah.
consular affairs. Given the job that I'm currently in,
This is the dream job.
yeah, I think this is the
So the past dream job was to be a doctor. It didn't come into fruition. So
Yeah.
now the dream job is to pursue public service.
Well, the thing is, how can I explain this one? The dream job of me becoming a doctor before was in a sense of like helping people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Helping the sick people, helping those who are actually in need. Those kind of things, like people who doesn't have any means to go to the hospital to have yourself checked. The one that they taught us in med school was like Dr. Sabario. It's like they give you free medical checkups at most times in the deepest provinces in the Philippines.
Yeah.
So in this sense, when I started working in this career, it also had that kind of sense of helping people. Like in our cases, helping people, like helping OFWs,
Yeah.
those who are in need, those who are like being how am I supposed to say this, being abused, being coerced at most times by their employers, by their sponsors. It went to that kind of thing. So I think that dream job was still there. Basically, that dream job was like helping people.
It's like the job has changed, but the passion is
It's
the
still
same
there. Yeah, it's still there. So I wasn't able to to achieve of me becoming a doctor.
The
I mean, like,
specific job.
yeah, to help them medically.
Yeah.
So I actually had this. Well, I mean, I would say that God is great. To be honest, God is great.
Amen.
He was actually was able to make me maneuver to this kind of career, in a sense that I would still be able to help people.
Correct.
Like to what do you call this one, to defend them at times that they are in need.
Correct.
At least that is the thing that I've been dreaming of.
Alright.
That passion is still there.
Great.
Yeah.
So I think we have just one more question.
Yeah,
I
sure.
think it's
Go
gonna
on.
come from you, right?
For me, I think
gonna
it's
come
gonna
from-
I think it's gonna come
Really?
from you, because I gave you 2 questions.
No,
I think it's-
I was the one who asked this, and that's the reason why you were answering right now.
I
was the one
know.
who asked the last question.
Yeah, but
I
I
think the last
gave you
question
like.
would be coming from you. We have time for one more question. Make it good.
Well, let me just look first for a good question. To be honest, it's very hard to find a good question. Okay. Let's see. Oh my god, the questions are so hard to find. Who is most likely to overthink at most situations?
Tough one, yeah.
Yeah.
Tough one. It could be you. It could be me.
Well, we're both overthinkers.
We're definitely both overthinkers. But most likely,
To mostly like overthink on
I would
situations.
say that would be me. In the sense that I overanalyze things.
Advance.
Like
You-
yeah. I think ahead too much. In a sense where I lose track of what's actually happening in the present time. It affects me in many ways. I'm honestly trying to improve this mindset because it eats up my time so much that I shouldn't even delve into thinking about matters too deeply, and like Nike said, just do it.
Yeah.
But it happens not occasionally, but plenty of times in most of the things that I do. Like whatever it is, either I choose a certain thing, or let's say something that will have an impact in my life. For example, like should I read or should I watch, or should I pick this specific stock or the other stock? Should I put my money here or should I put my money there? Should I put this much or should I put this less?
Yeah.
Those kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Then I tend to overthink simple things, and then it just eats up a whole lot of time in your day that you tend to lose more rather than gain more. So that's something I'm working on.
But
So
it
basically,
does.
I
It
would
does
say I would
say.
say I am much more of an overthinker than you, although you are an overthinker as
Yeah.
well. But in this case, I think I get the point.
Well, it does say overthinking actually has an advantage, and of course, in your situation, at some point, a disadvantage. There are some people who would actually tell me that overthinking can actually help you. How am I supposed to say that? Like not get into that situation that you're going to end up being in trouble. Like thanks to your overthinking, you are thinking in advance, so that you won't be getting into a situation that can cause trouble.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
But I think there's a difference there. Like overthinking and thinking in advance will be two different things. I have
Exactly.
both.
Yeah.
But I think they're two different things. Overthinking can both get you in a situation and both get you out of a situation.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's not good. It's not bad. I think overthinking, in general, overthinking has a negative connotation to it because,
Yeah.
like I said, it could get you out of it could get you out of a situation. It could also get you into a situation.
Yeah.
But in the bigger macro picture of it, it is much more of a negative
Disadvantage,
thing.
yeah.
The advantage that you're trying to say earlier is something called advanced thinking. Like you are trying to foresee things and trying to avoid things from happening. Although some things are inevitable, but when you try to keep looking forward a bit into the future, you're trying to assess whether a certain decision right now would mean something could happen to you in the next,
which actually
days, months,
leads
or
to
years.
overthinking. Yeah, I think it has a big of a disadvantage. Advanced thinking can lead to overthinking.
So I think that's the questions we have right now. I think we're gonna be
I think that's it.
Another podcast.
Yeah, look
or
forward to
another
it.
vlog, depending on what we're trying to do. I think the next thing we're going to be talking about is, I just googled it earlier while we were talking. I found some questions that will make you mind
blown.
Not literally mind blown, but more like will get you thinking. Will tickle the nervous system, and I think this will be great because some of the questions there are like, why is like the basic thing that we've seen a lot on social media is like, why would a round pizza come in a square box? Those kind of questions. I think those will be fun questions for the next episode. And I think we're gonna answer that. So again, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for taking the time to listen to our podcast.
Yeah, if you guys want to ask any questions, just comment down below.
Yeah, feel free to keep sending us questions. To start sending us questions, I mean, we haven't received anything yet, but if you'd like to ask us questions that we could include on our episodes, that would be great.
Go on.
And thank you so much for watching or listening to our videos and or onto our podcast. And also could you just like subscribe to our YouTube channel?
Yeah, please like and subscribe.
This is a great time for us to promote our channel. Please keep sharing the videos. If you like it, click the like button. That will really help our YouTube channel. And share the videos on your social medias, guys. Thank you so much.
And one more thing to all our likers on our Facebook page, thank you so much for liking our page. You guys are the best.
Great.
On to the next road, people. Go on, subscribe, like, and follow.
Yes, special mention to them. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.